We'll take the Wonkavator. Step in, Charlie. Grandpa Joe, sir. This is the great glass Wonkavator.
It's an elevator.
It's a Wonkavator. An elevator can only go up and down, but the Wonkavator can go sideways and slantways and long ways and back ways and square ways and front ways and any other ways that you can think of. It can take you to any room in the whole factory just by pressing one of these buttons. Any of these buttons. Just press a button and zing! You're off. And up until now, I've pressed them all. Except one. This one. Go ahead, Charlie.
Me?
There it goes. Hold on tight. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen.
Faster, faster. If we don't pick up enough speed, we'll never get through.
Get through what?
Aha.
You mean we're going?
Up and out.
But this roof is made of glass. It'll shatter in 1,000 pieces. We'll be cut to ribbons.
Probably. Hold on, everybody. Here it comes.
Very early in my tenure at the Greater Springfield Partnership, I heard a chamber expert say, "If you have seen one chamber, you have seen one chamber." He told the group of chamber executives that every chamber of commerce is different. Although I may not have completely understood his quote then, after 20 years of serving in this role, I do now. I believe this is one of the most talented groups of people in the country doing this type of work. Our structure that includes multiple entities under one umbrella organization is an optimal model for successful community development. I often get a familiar question from chamber members like, "What does the chamber do?" I tell them we help area businesses and the Greater Springfield community succeed. That sounds simple and easy, so how do we do that? In our community's case, we have for a long time served as the Chief Vision Officer for Greater Springfield. Why has this been so important? When I took over the chamber, our community and our business community were failing. We were declining in population at an alarming rate. In my first 5 years in the role, the city's population dropped from 65,000 to 58,000. That is scary stuff if you are working to help the community succeed. We needed a vision for where we wanted to go, and fast. Being a vision guy, I found this quote by Jack Welch, former GE CEO, who said, "Good leaders create a vision, articulate the vision, passionately own the vision, and relentlessly drive it to completion." At the Greater Springfield Partnership, we have built an A-team over many years who does that every day. This team believes first in the vision of building a vibrant community and works on what opportunities will make that vision a reality in Greater Springfield. I am very blessed to get to work with them every day. The good news is we have been working for a very long time as a cohesive team with our partners to accomplish some big, hairy, audacious goals to help build a vibrant community. So what are some of the initiatives and projects that this team has helped vision and put in place that are now producing fruit in Greater Springfield and helping to make our community vibrant? The GSP team has developed a unique economic and workforce development strategy that began with an impossible $9 million industrial development project in 2007 that opened in 2015. The goal was to bring much needed jobs and investment to the community by marketing the park for development. The park has benefited the city by luring Love's Travel Center in 2016 and Gabe's Distribution Center in 2019, bringing $80 million in new investment and 500 jobs with an estimated growth of 500 more in the coming years. With these two projects, the GSP was able to pay off all the debt associated with the development and still control 60-plus acres with rail access for future job development. In 2010, we formed the Clark County Convention Facilities Authority, which collects a 4% hotel tax that has raised more than $8.5 million since its inception. The CFA has benefited local facilities like the Fairgrounds and Equine Center, the Westcott House, the Art Museum, Wittenberg, the Gammon House, and several other important community projects over the years. One of the top CFA attorneys in Columbus told us in 2009, our chances of getting the organization and tax approved at the state and local levels was slim to none. Little did he know that in Springfield, those are pretty good odds. The CFA has been working for the past 8 years on launching a sports tourism and community team sports venue that includes 8 basketball courts that convert into 16 volleyball and 24 pickleball courts. This $22 million project, called Champion City Sports and Community Wellness Center, is inching closer to reality with the recent acquisition of 2 downtown properties that formerly made up the Curl Collier complex. The CFA is seeking to begin construction of this transformative community project in the very near future. The GSP team led the Greater Springfield Moving Forward Community Vision Plan in 2010 that launched into action 6 major pillar groups who have done some amazing work over the past 15 years. As we continue to work on these major pillars in the near term, Springfield 2051, the Next Generation Community Vision Plan, led by a robust and determined steering committee, are planning to continue to build on Greater Springfield Moving Forward's accomplishments by taking that body of work to the next level. The Greater Springfield Partnership Team designed and built the $3 million downtown backbone connector park called National Road Commons that included the relocation of the Madonna of the Trail statue in 2010 to help begin the revitalization of downtown. The park, which opened in the fall of 2011, has matured well and continues to be a Central Park green space focal point and a resurging downtown. The GSP continues to maintain and operate the beautiful downtown park to this day. In 2015, a charitable downtown catalytic fund was developed by the Greater Springfield Partnership Team with 5 major funders called Spring Forward. The fund was launched to help stimulate the redevelopment of downtown Springfield with residential, commercial, retail, and entertainment projects that are helping provide a much-needed quality of life to attract and retain the talent necessary for the next-gen jobs we are seeking to create. There are currently 5 major residential projects being worked on that will help bolster successful projects like Cohatch, the State Theater, and several other great restaurants and event venues that are in our downtown. The Greater Springfield Partnership Team is working with Board Development on a 1,250 market rate residential housing unit project with an associated retail and restaurant development at the former Next Edge Tech Park and Checkers Drive-In Theater location. In a community where significant housing growth has not occurred in more than 50 years, this major project will be a huge transformation as it combines with other important housing developments happening throughout the city. In 2018, the Greater Springfield Partnership Team took responsibility for the maintenance and operation of the former Avitech building located in the former Tech Park. At the time, the building had limited prospects and was hemorrhaging approximately $120,000 per year. We assumed those yearly losses as we put together a sustainable plan for the building's future. Today, the building is in a much better state and is being utilized by the Clark County Educational Service Center. Following the upcoming sale of the building, the Greater Springfield Partnership will recover some of its losses and save a very important building in a prime growth area of the community. The Greater Springfield Partnership also formed the Public Art Committee that has helped to enhance the aesthetic value of Springfield's urban environment over the past 10 years. It presents Holiday in the City and the Farmers Market, as well as manages many other downtown events happening throughout the year. It hosts the Best Of event that continues to grow in popularity and showcases all the good things happening throughout our community. This small group of people continues to do best-in-class work and has collected more than 70 state and national awards. I hope this encapsulation has given you a better understanding of the impact your GSP investment is having throughout the community. So where do we go from here? We need to use the momentum we have right now to keep partnering together on the 6 pillars I mentioned earlier. There is still a lot of work to be done. We will also need to keep a close eye on our existing network of area businesses and manufacturers while capitalizing on next-gen opportunities like advanced air mobility, life sciences and biotech, and drone and AI-related components manufacturing. The advanced air mobility opportunities are growing at the city's airport, and we need to make sure we land, no pun intended, as many of those next-gen manufacturing opportunities as possible at this strategic location. With a rapidly growing biosciences STEM school, Along with Clark State and Wittenberg University, our community is more than prepared to provide a uniquely trained workforce for the fast-growing life sciences and biotech industry sector. Ohio is going after this sector in a big way, and we need to make sure our community is proactively going after this next-gen opportunity. Onshoring drone manufacturing will be a growing opportunity. The components that go into the manufacturing of tens of thousands of drones will be a big opportunity as well. Add to that AI-related components manufacturing, and you have a hotbed of potential for our well-positioned growing market. We need to take advantage of this window of opportunity we have left to get the Sports and Community Wellness Center done. We now have the site under control. We simply need to get this transformative community asset built. We also need to finalize a lease with the state of Ohio to locate the first floatable water park and kayak rental opportunity at Buck Creek State Park. Yes, that's in our Buck Creek State Park, the only one in the state. These family-friendly opportunities will be a game changer for the Reservoir Beach area and will bring many families to our great community. As we keep working on important pillars impacting our community and growing these next-gen opportunities, it will be more important than ever before that we are partnering with our community partners and the greater Springfield community. By building a more balanced demographic with a quality of life and next-gen job opportunities for all types of talent to move here and stay here, we will indeed achieve what we all want, the vision of a vibrant community and the realization of our future.